Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'll be featuring my daughter Olivia for her full wash day routine from start to finish. So you'll get to see how I wash, condition, moisturise, detangle and style her hair. So I'll be using the Cantu Care for Kids Nourishing Shampoo, the Care for Kids Nourishing Conditioner, Aunt Jackie's Not On My Watch Instant Detangling Therapy, some water, a Denman brush, a small tooth comb, a bristle brush and some hair bands. So right now Olivia's hair is in twists, as you can see, and that's simply because I detangled her hair prior to washing. She had a few knots and tangles and I wanted to remove them first to avoid making things worse. So for the wash day I'll be using this Pink Kids hair washing cap, which I actually purchased from eBay for only £2.45, which is really good. And it comes with adjustable straps to fit your child's head, and it's basically designed to prevent the water from getting into their eyes and face. By the way, this is the very first time I'm using it on her hair, so we're both completely new to this, so I'm going to quickly unravel her hair and get started. So I always start off by completely saturating her hair with water first, just so the shampoo can easily absorb into her hair, and also I'm using one of her bath toys to pour the water on top of her hair. Now as you can see, Olivia did not like it at all and she started crying, and I was struggling myself with keeping the cap in place. I didn't want to make it too tight at the back when I was adjusting the straps, but I figured that I needed to actually tighten it a little bit more. But as I said, it's our first time using it, so it's all part of the learning process. So I'll be starting off by shampooing her hair with the Cantu Care for Kids Nourishing Shampoo, and this product is designed to gently cleanse and promote healthy hair growth. Now I always start off by sectioning her hair down the middle, creating two separate sections and then applying the shampoo to each section at a time. And I like doing it this way to ensure that all areas of her hair are fully cleansed. And also I like to shampoo her hair in a downward motion and not on top of her head, just to avoid any tangles from forming. Okay, so I'm just going to rinse out the shampoo, and when I'm doing this I like to make sure that all the product has been completely removed from her hair, and also using this cap I actually notice that some of it tends to build up around the sides and especially at the very back of her head, so I always make sure that I pull her hair up and just pour plenty of water to make sure it's all gone. So next I'll be conditioning with the Cantu Care for Kids Nourishing Conditioner, and this product is designed to add moisture and make the hair more manageable. I actually didn't have much of this product left, so I had to really try and make good use of what I had. And yep, by the way, Olivia is still crying. She literally cried the entire time when I was washing and conditioning her hair. Prior to using this washing cap, I used to just lay her hair down in the bath and wash her hair that way, and she didn't like that either. She used to cry a lot, but eventually she started to get used to it, so I know that she'll eventually get used to this as time passes. So once the product's been completely applied to her hair, I typically tend to leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes while she plays in the bath. But by the way, it doesn't actually specify on the packaging how long to leave it on for, but that's just how long I like to use it, leave it on her hair for. I'm just going to do the final rinse now and just make sure the conditioner has been completely removed. And once her hair has been completely free of all products, I then tend to just squeeze her hair out with my hands just to remove all the excess water, or I use a towel to gently pat her hair dry. So moving on to stage 3, as you already know, her hair has been sectioned down the middle. So I'm now just going to section the right hand side of her hair into 2. And again, the same will also be applied on the left hand side so that we have 4 equal sections all together. Starting off with the back right hand side first, I'm going to apply the Aunt Jackie's Not On My Watch Instant Detangling Therapy for moisture, and this product is designed to soften, restore moisture balance and eliminate knots and tangles. So once I've applied some moisture to her hair, I like to then divide that section into even smaller sections. And this really makes the process easier, especially if your child has very thick hair, because doing it this way, there's less hair to detangle at a time. It helps eliminate tangles from forming, and also you also have less, you're less likely to create unnecessary breakage during the detangling process. I also like to alternate between using a Denman brush or a small tooth comb on her hair. It really depends. I like to use the Denman brush when her hair detangled, and I like to use a small tooth comb to remove any tangles that I come across. Just a few things to mention about Olivia's hair. She has very fine hair strands with various curl patterns ranging from 3B to 4A. She also has lots of shrinkage as well. In terms of washing her hair, it can be anywhere between every 1 to 3 weeks depending on the hairstyle she's wearing. So for example, if it's in a protective style such as braids or cornrows, I'll do it every 2 to 3 weeks, but if it's not in those styles, then I'll tend to wash her hair every week. I'm just going to apply a little bit more moisture to her hair, and for today's hairstyle I'm simply going to create 4 little puffs using hairpans, and I'm going to repeat the same process that you've seen on the remaining sections of her hair. Okay, so as Olivia's hair was naturally air drying, I always like to top up her hair with a little bit of water just to keep it slightly damp so it doesn't completely dry out, because when this happens it makes it difficult to detangle her hair. So again, I'm just going to section the left hand side of her hair to create 2 sections. So again, we have 4 together, and literally repeat the same process that you've just seen before completing the style. That's it. I hope you found this video useful. Do let me know how wash day is for you and your little ones by commenting below, and also remember to like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.